It's TBISC, the best in sports and entertainment. You already know who it is. It's Tawfiq Page. So, I want to jump right into the NBA, man. The NBA, we got some final scores from the NBA last night, and we got some bad news to go along with it. But I'll just jump right into it. We got some good news in the NBA, some bad news. But so we'll jump right into the NBA playoffs. NBA playoffs, as we know, has been this has probably been the best playoffs we've seen in a while. I had a friend of mine mention that to me the other day through text. He was like, this is like the best NBA playoffs we've seen in a while. You see the Celtics and the Knicks battling it out. You see, Pacers and the Cavs. And and that series kind of got a little lopsided as of last game. But before that, it was like everybody was like 2-1. You see the Golden State Warriors playing the T Wolves, and you see the Denver Nuggets versus OKC. But last night we had the Celtics, excuse me, who played the uh, the New York Knicks at the Garden. This game was very very competitive, in my opinion. Um, Boston came out hot, scoring 39 points in the first quarter. Uh, Knicks kind of edged them out in the third quarter, scoring 37 points to Boston's 23 points, and then ultimately taking over in the fourth quarter. Um, Great play by the whole Knicks team, I should say. The Knicks team was ready to play. You had Mikal Bridges who came out and he played fairly well. I think this is the most points he scored in this series so far. And Brunson doing his thing, as usual, with 39 points. Um, and they were able to edge out and win this game at home to take a 3-1 lead. Now, the bad news in this series is Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum, a perennial all star, superstar in the NBA, winning the NBA championship last year with the Boston Celtics, hurt. He got hurt in this game. A lot of people are saying that this was the Achilles. And in my opinion, looking at this could be an Achilles. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's a sprained ankle. But by the looks of it, way he looked so distraught, and you hate to see this happen to a player of his caliber, or any player for that magnitude, for that point. You see any player go down, see any player get hurt. Ultimately, it's just devastating to see this happen. Tatum has an MRI scheduled, I believe, for this morning, and after MRI, they will kind of go through everything and see what is revealed in regards to his status as far as his injury goes. I expect Tatum to probably be out. Just looking at it, I seen Kevin Durant do the same thing. I seen Kobe Bryant go down, and just as late, you seen Damian Lillard go down as of late to the same type of injury, and his injury, has sidelined him for the remainder of the season. They have a little bit of recovery time. It's not as of old where the people get Achilles injuries and they're out. Their career is over. I don't think that his career is going to be over. I expect a speedy recovery. Doctors and medicine is a lot better now, so hopefully Tatum is able to rebound and get back to his playing form. It just said they have been playing so well all season, and a lot of people picked them to go to the NBA Finals again this year and have opportunity to win it. I was one of those people that thought that they probably could make it back again and win it with those core players still there, and now they're down 3-1, and ultimately I don't think they're going to be able to come back. If they do, it's going to be on Brown's going to have to really step up and play like they paid him to play and be unstoppable and bring all the tricks of the trade in regards to being successful in them having a comeback this series. But a lot of people don't see it happening. Look at the odds and all of the everything that's going on around the league. It doesn't seem like they're going to be able to. Everyone's counting them out. You know. Now, second game on the schedule yesterday was the T Wolves. T Wolves went up to played or in Golden State once again, playing against Golden State. This game was very competitive as well. In the beginning, Golden State came out hot, and then that third quarter they fell off. T Wolves scored 39 points in the third quarter to their 17, and then the Warriors kind of played better, in the fourth quarter, but ultimately it was too late. Anthony Edwards finished the game with 30 points. It was just an uphill battle for Golden State from there. Now they're down 3-1 in the series, and there's no sign of Curry coming back for the next game. So this means that Curry is probably that the T Wolves are going to advance. Who are they going to play? I don't know. Who are they going to play out of the Denver Nuggets or the Oklahoma City Thunder? because it's hard for a team to come back. That means that Golden State will have to win 3 straight. Can they do it without Steph Curry next game in Minnesota? Nah, not. I wouldn't pick them to do that. I wouldn't pick them to win that game up there, but I pick them to come out and play because they got Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is a heck of a player, so he's going to come and play. Um, Now, draft. The NBA draft just took place, and people are, you know, going in about uh, Dallas Mavericks winning the first pick with like a 1% chance, and they won the first pick. They won the Cooper Flagg sweepstakes, so everyone is projecting that Cooper Flagg is going to be the first pick. Even me, it just makes sense for this to happen. But let's go back and saying that the lottery is rigged and so forth and so on. Sometimes these things happen in the lottery, man. I don't see how this happened, but it just happens. You see people hitting the lottery all the time. If it's whether it's real or fake, you just sometimes you can't believe it. But they hit the lottery. They won the lottery, and they got Cooper Flag. He will be a Dallas Maverick. Now, how does this work with them? Losing Luca, Kyrie Irving there. What role would Cooper Flag fill? What type of player will he be in the NBA? Will he be an all star? Will he be a superstar? Does he have the immediate skills to be effective immediately next to Anthony Davis? I don't know, but he's going to a good team. He's not going to a. This is crazy. This is like something we talk about. Like he's actually going to a good team. There's other teams that may have wanted to pick him, or may have people may feel as though they were way more deserving because of their record was terrible and so forth and so on. But you get a player like this going to the Dallas Mavericks, and ultimately they're going to be very, very competitive with AD and Cooper Flag side by side. And I think he's going to be a lot better than people think coming out of Duke, so forth and so on. So we will see what happens. That's just my opinion in regards to Cooper Flag. And the naysayers or the haters, however you want to say it, they sometimes look at these players and say things about their game that may not be true. But they may say that he's not ready for the NBA. He's not strong enough. He's not tall enough. Not fast enough. He's playing against smaller players, and some of that may be true. But to say that he's not going to be a superstar or all star, that doesn't. We don't know. We don't know what he's going to be, but he's going to go to a good team with a good coach, a good organization that still has Mark Cuban a part of it, even though he sold the team. They still have him a part of the actual franchise, whereas though he can give some direction because he has won a championship while he was the head honcho leader of that ship over there. So I look forward to big things with Cooper Flag down there in Dallas. So you heard it here first. It's TBIC, the best in sports entertainment.